y'all, so for today's video I'm doing this bronzy summery look that would be perfect for the 4th of July or any cookouts or festivals or any kind of events that you would be going to over the summer, because it's just glam enough that it looks like you made an effort, but it's still very natural looking and summery and bronzy. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Hey y'all, okay, so I have no idea how this video is going to turn out, but I was just going to do a really quick hairstyle that is inspired by Luster Lux. I will link her video either in a card, which I guess would be over here, or in the description box. So we will just kind of go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do first is just pop my hair out of this clip, and we're just going to brush it out really good. So we're just going to brush out any knots, and then we are going to take just some sort of heat protectant. I've got the Sexy Hair Style Sexy Hair 450 degree blowout heat defense spray, and so I'm just going to spray a little of that on the brush and just brush that through my hair. Okay, and then we're going to take that clip and clip up the top half. And then we're going to take a little bit more heat protectant and comb it through this bottom part, just to make sure that everything is really protected from the curling iron heat. Okay. So now that we've got all of the knots brushed out and gotten our heat protectant in, we're going to take some dry shampoo, and this is just the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo. And I'm just going to spray it kind of into the roots, just to give my hair a little bit of volume. And to kind of dirty it up a little bit, because I did wash my hair last night. Okay. So now we are going to take our curling iron, and I think that this is a 1/4 inch curling iron, but I've honestly had it for so long that I really don't remember. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take it and like turn it, use it as if it's a wand. So we're not going to use the clip, and so we're just going to take it and wrap the hair around it once, and we're just going to kind of move the curling iron over the hair. And you want to use pretty small sections. So as you can see, I'm not using really big sections. I'm just not super happy with how it's curling, so I'm just going over it again. So now we've got this one side that's basically curled, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the Kenra dry wax spray, and we're just going to do a couple of spritzes over these curls. And just kind of scrunch and fluff them out a little bit. And that Kenra stuff smells really good. And once we get the top half done, we can kind of go back in and fix any pieces that are looking a little too straight. So now we're going to go in and do the other side. And so then for the back, since I'm just not super confident in my ability to do the back as a wand, and since the pieces are so much shorter in the back, I'm just going to use the clip of the curling iron just to give these a quick curl. Okay, so same as before, we're just going to do a couple spritzes of the dry spray, or the dry wax. Okay, so now we're going to take down the top section, And I'm going to section it off again just one more time so that I can really style this part at the top the way that I want it, since it frames the face. And so now we're just going to throw a little bit more dry shampoo in. I'm just going to give it a quick zhuzh. One side, and we're same as before, just gonna do a little of the dry wax. And we're going to kind of let these set a little bit more, so that since they're kind of closer to the top, so that they don't get too flat. So we will have put the dry wax in there, but we'll wait a little while before we kind of break them apart. And then same thing as before with the back, we'll just use the clip and just give it a quick curl. So here it is now that we've kind of combed it all out. So we're going to do this last top section. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and part our hair. And I'm just going to do a part like that. Okay, jumping back in here really quick because my iPhone storage was full, so it cut out the end of the hair tutorial. I basically just took that very top layer and I ended up doing a side part. I don't know where exactly it cut off. I started out with a middle part and just didn't like the way that it looked. So I went with the side part, styled it all, went in with the dry wax spray and just kind of took it all over the hair and really scrunched it and worked it in there. And so it gave me kind of this nice, I think it's a lot more volume than I normally have, but just kind of gave me this nice sort of voluminous mermaid curl kind of wave. And so then for the final step, I just went in with the Kenra High Grip Spray High Hold Defining Hairspray and sprayed that in there. And again, really scrunched it and kind of fluffed it into the hair to really loosen those curls. But so I really love the way that both of those Kenra products go on. I love the way both of them smell. The dry wax spray smells like a perfume from Bath & Body Works, but I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe Endless Weekend is kind of what it reminds me of. Or maybe it isn't that one. I think that it's Endless Weekend though. And the hairspray smells kind of like it, but it's not as strong as the dry wax spray. But I definitely love the effect that they had. And so I hope that you enjoyed this quick little summertime beach hair tutorial. So now that I have jumped in here and given you that little ending note, let's get into the makeup tutorial. So for today's look, I'm wanting to do something super summery and bronzy from the eyes to the cheeks to the lips. And I have already moisturized and primed using my usual products. So we are ready to prime the eyes using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And as always, this is in the shade Light Ivory. And we're just going to pop this on the eyelids. Okay, so then we're going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match powder and our Real Techniques setting brush, and we're just going to set that concealer. So then going in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, we're going to go in with this color as our transition shade on the Luxie Tapered 205 blending brush. So back into the Jaclyn Morphe palette, we're going to go in with a mix of this color up here and this color down here. Okay, so then grabbing the Real Techniques blending brush and still staying with the Jaclyn Hill palette, we're going to pick up some of this brown right here, just to still keep it pretty warm, but kind of deepen it without using an orange. And we're also going to kind of blend this down onto the eyelid as well. Okay, so we are totally finished with our crease shades. So now we are going to go in with the Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome, and this is in the shade Beige Luster, and we're going to apply that all over our eyelid. Okay, so we're going to apply it with this Eco Tools Correcting Concealer brush, because I have found that going straight in with their doe foot applicator kind of messes with the application a little bit, and so using a brush just makes it a little more seamless and not as patchy. Okay, so we're going to stick with this one eye so that we can get everything, the crease and all of the edges blended out before it dries down. So we are going to go back in with this brown shade here and just make sure that all of our edges are really seamless. And then going in with no additional product on this Luxie brush, we're just going to blend everything out. Okay, so now that our eyeshadow is done, we're going to go in with just a little bit of eyeliner. And today we're going to be using the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner in the shade Berry Black. And so we're just going to tight line with this. Okay, so here is one eye tight lined, one eye not. Okay, so then for mascara, we're going to go in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and I'm planning on doing 2 coats, but we'll kind of see how everything is looking. Okay, so there's our mascara, and it was kind of like 2 full coats, and then I just went in with whatever was left on the spoolie and kind of feathered them out a little bit more. But so there is kind of basically our eye look. So now we will go ahead and go into our face products. So the first thing that I want to do is go in with this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Multi-Stick, and this is in the shade Marigold Round, and this is from their summer collection last year, but it's basically just a champagne highlight stick, and we're basically just going to hit all of the high points of the face with it. Okay, so then we're just going to blend this out with our Real Techniques sponge. Okay, so now we are going to go in with the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation, and I have this in the shade Ivory. Okay, so we're going to start out with 2 pumps, and again, just go in with our sponge. going to take what's left on the back of my hand and blend it down my neck, since this foundation is a little bit too dark. Okay, so now I'm going to take the flat side and just go all over the face one more time, just to make sure that we have picked up all of that excess product. Okay, so now that everything is blended out, we're going to go back in with our concealer, and we're just going to do kind of the typical concealing. Okay, so again, going in with that flat side, just making sure that we have everything blended out. Okay, so to set under the eyes, we're going to make sure that we don't have any creases. And then we're going to go in with this Ulta Translucent Pressed Powder, and we're just going to put our sponge in there and dab it under the eyes. Okay, so that'll help to set and kind of brighten the under eye. So now we're going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match powder and set the rest of the face. Okay, so then to dust away that baking, we're just going to go in with the Real Techniques setting brush and our same True Match powder and just wipe all of that away. Okay, so now to finish off the eyes, we're going to go back in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and this Crown Beauty, or Crown Brushes, whatever this brand is called, their pencil brush. And we're just going to go in with a mix of this color, and this color. So kind of just a mix of everything that we put into the crease. Okay, so there is our lower lash line finished. For our waterline, we're going to go in with the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer, and the name of it is In the Nude. For our lower lash mascara, we're going to go in with the NYX, the Skinny Mascara in black. Okay, so there's our lower lash line complete. So off camera, I'm going to pop on my brows, and I'm using the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in Taupe. And then I'm going to set it with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the shade Blonde. Okay, so brows are on. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Glam Bronze in Light. And we're just going to use our Real Techniques setting brush, or multitask brush, whatever this is called. Okay, so then for blush, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me in Light Pink. And we're just going to use our Real Techniques stippling brush. And then for highlighter, we're going to go in with the Balm's Mary Luminizer. And we're going to pop that under the brow bone using the other flat end of this Crown Beauty or Crown Brush, whatever it's called, brush. And so then using the clean end, because I have wiped off all of that excess brown. So then using a clean end of this pencil brush, we're going to pop that in the inner corner. And then going in with the setting brush, we're just going to hit the high points of the face. Okay, so then for lips, we're going to go in with the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in Nude. And then we're just going to top it with this Bare Minerals Gloss in Sugar. Okay, so then to set the face, we're going to spritz it with the Mario Badescu Facial Spray. That's the Aloe, Herbs, and Rose Water. And then we will take our hair down. Okay, so there you have it. This is my summer bronzy quick makeup tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I can't wait to talk to you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.